Okay, I just watched a very, very strange first episode of an anime. It's been a while where I've just been, like, so, like, blown away by a first episode, and I don't really know how to feel, because it's weird. This is a very, very weird series. Kemono Michi. Honestly, I could see many not liking this story. But at the same time, I could see many really enjoying it too because of how unique it really is. And before I go any further, okay? Before I go any further onto what the episode's about, I need to clarify something. This series, Kemono Michi, is written by the same individual that wrote Konosuba. And so, this puts everything into perspective when you see this image. It puts everything into perspective with what happened at the beginning of this episode, so it's kind of hilarious, honestly. But jokes aside, though, that is one of the things that really interests me, because the writer of Konosuba is a really good writer. A really, really good writer. I mean, if you've ever read the light novel or, you know, watched the anime, then you know what I'm talking about. Konosuba is unique. It is so good. And so, obviously, I'm willing to give this series a chance because of just how unique and different it is. Now, like I said, it was weird. And obviously Konosuba in its own way is weird too, but this takes it up a notch. Like, it goes from, let's say, what Konosuba is as a 10, this takes it up to, let's say, to 100. Because there is a lot, I mean a lot of, like, stuff that's just, like, jarring. Like, the MC is a character that is a wrestler, a pro wrestler, that's transported to another world, and besides him just suplexing the princess right at the start and showing, you know, equality that, you know, Cosmo wants, you know, he's someone that loves animals. And it's just, he loves animals to such a creepy degree. I mean, there's even a scene within the first episode that's just like, is he sniffing that Cerberus's butt? Like, there's a lot of creepy things throughout the first episode, but once again, it is the charm of the writer, because the writer is very creepy and weird and funny. So, I could see where he's coming from, well, at least with the writing. But, regardless, though, the point, though, is that this episode of Kemono Michi is, funny. I definitely had a few good laughs, and I was just a little bit, like, whoa, from it, because most of the episode, at least the first half of the episode, is spent kind of the MC trying to establish himself. Basically letting us know, the audience know, who he is, what he, you know, likes, and what he fights for. He's someone that obviously reached the end of his career as a pro wrestler, and right before his career was going to come to an end, he was transported to the world, and he was found out that his task was to take down all the demonic beast and the Demon King, and basically kind of find out that he loves all animals. And because of this, even Demon Beast, etc., like Cerberus, is something that he cares about. He believes in animal rights. And so because of believing in animal rights, he attacks the princess, because obviously her wanting him to hunt down animals and stuff he disagrees with. So he, you know, suplexes her. Once that is effectively done, he goes on the run, and basically he's lost his title as a hero, and most likely the country doesn't like him anymore. He'll probably have to deal with some issues in the future about the princess probably coming back and requesting him to either continue his quest, or he'll be hunted down by the government officials. Regardless of what happens there, he is someone that wants a simple life. A life as to make a pet shop and prove to the world how gentle and kind these demonic beasts can be. And even though it's probably not going to be easy, it is actually so unique that it really captures my interest. Because, think about this, there's been probably countless shows we've watched kind of like this in terms of isekai. But have you ever really took a moment to stop and think about isekai really worrying about the monsters side of the story? Or, like, not monsters, but worrying about the wildlife, trying to preserve them and not eradicate all of them. I mean, think about it. We really haven't. We've seen civilizations of monsters being built up through, you know, reincarnating as a slime, or, you know, forming an evil capital like, you know, Overlord. But when you think about actually trying to protect monsters and create, like, you know, animal rights to fantasy creatures, it's something we really haven't seen. And that's kind of what this is about, what Kemono Michi is. And like I said, despite its creepy tones and weird atmosphere and character designs, it does have some things that really stand out and make it unique. And so because of that, I am going to continue watching this. But like I said, I could see many being turned off from it because of some of the elements it uses to kind of show you that the MC really does like animals to an extreme extent. Even to go out of his way to put himself in harm's way to kind of make a Cerberus like him. Which, I think this will add some very unique, I guess, episodes, because once he continues to show the locals how good, or the world how good these animals can be, you know, he's probably going to open up his pet shop and start selling them, and it's probably going to lead to a lot of issues, probably going to lead to, depending on where it wants to go, breeding problems and stuff, because obviously that's how it is in the real world. I mean, people have certain species of dogs and cats breed to be able to have a certain select breed of dog, or 100% purebred, etc. I mean, my dog Casca, you know, Shiba, she's 100% purebred, and, you know, I had to go through a lot of troubles to get here as well. So, I mean, I understand how certain animal things, animal rights, etc. can be. And I'm kind of like, whoa, I'm kind of shocked that this series is tackling some of these issues I never expected to be tackled within an anime. So, if you're wanting something that is very unique and different, this is the show for you. And on top of that, it's the offer of Konosuba. So, I mean, what else could you really ask for? You're probably going to have that comedy that you know and love, but also a really good story on top of the comedy. And you really couldn't ask for much more than that. I know I can't. So, but despite all of that, though, Kemono Michi, it's definitely something that I want to continue watching. I think I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit. I guess I should ask the original source readers, how is Kemono Michi? Like, does it, you know, go down a good route with story-wise? How does the Konosuba offer really handle a serious story? But not just that, though. How was the adaptation of this first episode? Was it a good adaptation? I'm very curious to see what, you know, the original source readers think about it. But okay, I want to leave it at that, though, because it's a very simplistic first episode, and that's pretty much the entire point of what the episode was about. It was just to introduce the character's love for animals. So I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, you know, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below. And with that, Chibi out.